Well, Meena Chopra, esteemed international poet, has come home to celebrate the launch of her multilinguistic book, Glimpse of the Setting Sun. As First Local Sherry Lynn Allen reports, a community rallied behind the homegrown talent.
The mission was clear: to celebrate the rich tapestry within our community. Residents packed the Central Library to join in on a multilingual book launch, a first of its kind to feature a plethora of languages that reflect the city's diverse makeup. Meena Chopra graced the podium to share the importance of motivating the youth and empowering new Canadians through the arts. Her personal journey and the inspiration behind her new works, Glimpse of the Setting Sun, serves as a means to empower the community through reading.
My poetry is my search.
As a recent Canadian immigrant herself, Chopra saw and answered the great need for literature to be available in languages that reflect the city's diverse culture, and sends her own message to the youth.
I would like to give this message to the young generation that never let the creativity die out in this.
The human heart is the same heart in all of us, and that is what we share here today.
Played host to a number of poetry readings that aim to educate as well as entertain. First Local Joanne Davis reports.
A scenic hill resort in North India have always been a source of inspiration to me. Strangely enough, the beauty of Canada reminds me of my birthplace a lot.
It was a poetry reading meant to connect cultures. Many Brampton residents gathered Sunday to kick off the beginning of South Asian Heritage Month, with the only walls up being those of Brampton's South Fletcher's Library.
We would appreciate that.
Meena Chopra, a Mississauga resident, was honored at the event for her work connecting Canada with other cultures, including her recent work published in 3 different languages.
The immenseness of the sky, the glory of the setting sun, with the ever-changing colors and wide expanse of the earth stills my
In Brampton, Joanne Davis, First.
We are opening the South Asian Heritage Month, which is the month of May, with the poet, the author and the educator Meena Chopra's special readings from her multilingual poetry books.
And Meena, you've been on the show a number of times, and I've got just a couple of
just a few
of your books
and
here.
She's going to grace us with this beautiful poem right now. It's actually from the book that it's called United Lines, and that's a second edition will be released at this upcoming event as well. If you would please.
Memories. All the stars engulfed in silence, trying to grab the hands of futility. The day explodes. Whiteness spills the residues of the waning moon. Death of the night is still alive in the memories.
Now, we mentioned
of
that you
space.
write poetry, and you're also a painter and a drawer. We showed some of your pieces before. And you have had quite the success with your artwork as well. You mentioned to me during the break that a lot of your paintings are in embassies all over the world, in Indian embassies all over the world.
And a lot of hotels have, some 5-star hotels have my paintings.
Well, what I thought was so impressive, again, was the embassy, the Indian embassy in Great Britain also has your works.
Yes. In fact, they had hosted one of my exhibitions.
Can you tell our viewers about some of the worldwide success that you've had?
Well, it's going on. I have had, in the past, I have had that success. My poems have been translated into German. They have been in European countries. You can get this book from the libraries. It's in Brampton Library as well as in Mississauga Library.
Come back to Daytime now. The Beyond Boundaries International Arts Festival celebrates the diversity of Canada. Here to talk about the upcoming festival is Meena Chopra.
This is a festival where we are wanting to bring different communities, cultures on a common platform, and then go beyond. This is an international art festival. This festival has 4 elements. One is art exhibition, is a poetry session.
Okay.
Then a very beautiful dance by Habiba. And then lastly, theatre. This is sponsored by Ministry of Immigration and
I
Citizenship.
consider her not simply as a poet or an artist, but as a bridge builder. She's done an amazing job of connecting South Asian culture and connecting it with mainstream Canadians across the region of Peel. This is one of many activities I've had the opportunity to participate firsthand with Meena, where she showcased her skills and really engaged the wider community. And I think that's what we celebrate when we talk about diversity. It's easy to say we're a diverse country. It's often said that we're a multicultural country. But very few people take it upon themselves to play a leadership role in building those bridges that are necessary to educate people and to dispel some of those stereotypes that do exist. So I think today is a very important and positive step forward. I'm here today to show my support for Mina, and I wish her all the best going forward. Thank you so much, and congratulations.
I have to say one thing that Mina taught me. We were on the phone last fall talking about doing this workshop and this celebration. And I said, Mina, read me a poem. She read me a poem, and this is what I learned. The sound of the language is the poetry. The human heart is the same heart in all of us. And that is what we share here today.